Hi, guys. Welcome back to After the Island. I'm Elizabeth,
And I'm Leo.
and we have Aurelia with us today.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. It was so much stress for me, like everything, like Love Island games when it's got public. Now I feel more relaxed, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
it was so much for me.
How was it watching it back? Because obviously you experience it in real time. You come home and then you wait and then you watch it back all over again.
For me, it was the biggest experience I ever had in my life. And
Yeah.
because of this big language barrier, I struggled there a lot. I was crying the whole time, but I never show it because I was
Oh,
so scared people doesn't understand me. And
Mhm.
yeah, but at the end of the day, I was good with everyone, and everyone understands me. It was only like in my head because sometimes I'm so hard to myself,
Mhm.
and
oh,
I was
that
gonna
makes
say,
me
like, it looked like
sad.
you did really, really good, like eliminating the barrier. Like, it looked like you did good talking to Johnny and all the other people in the villa. So even though we didn't see you crying, I'm actually happy that you got past that part.
yeah.
Oh, that actually makes me so bummed. It is a theme that Leo and I talked about a lot through the season was that it was got to be really difficult for anyone coming from other countries onto
Mhm.
like the US and competing against people that all live in the same areas and speak the same language, and you guys are kind of all the outsiders trying to break into all the alliances and the couples.
Yes, and I mean the accent was so hard for me. Like first days I understand nothing, and I was the whole time like, "Can you repeat it again? Can you talk slowly?" And
Mhm.
I thought that I will never have like a connection to someone because of the language barrier, and to realize at the end that I had this big connection with Johnny, it's still
Yeah.
unbelievable for me. And like with the other girls, now I have friendships with them, and I'm really thankful for that, and I really appreciate this. And
Mhm.
yeah, it's still unbelievable for me that I was there, to be honest.
That is really crazy. Before we get back to the episode with Aurelia, let's take a quick moment to hear from one of our sponsors, Miracle Maid. So, did you know that your temperature at night can have one of the greatest impacts on your sleep quality if you wake up too hot or too cold? I highly recommend you check out Miracle Maid's bed sheets. They are inspired by NASA. Miracle Maid uses silver infused fabrics and makes temperature regulating bedding so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. And did you know that traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? It can lead to all kinds of gross things like acne, allergies, stuffy noses, and it's just gross. Miracle offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly products such as like bed sheets, comforters, pillowcases, and it prevents 99% of bacteria that will require 3 times less laundry, which is obviously very eco-friendly. This will make a perfect holiday gift for a spouse, friend, or family who doesn't love better sleep and a luxurious feeling bed sheet. So, since these come with free 3 towels, you're getting 2 gifts in 1 just in time for the holidays, which is an amazing deal. If you go to trymiracle.com/ATI to try it today for the holidays, our special deal is save over 40%. And if you use our promo code ATI, you will get the 3 free towels, like I mentioned, and save an extra 20%. And Miracle is so confident in its product. It's backed with a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you will get a full refund. Alex and I have been using these sheets basically since we got them. We need to get Leo some too, but they are awesome. Like we actually really, really love them. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made today. Go to trymiracle.com/ATI and use the code ATI to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/ATI to treat yourself, friend, or a loved one this holiday season. Crazy. What was Love Island Germany like for you, your first season?
Oh my God, it was so hard. It was like, I don't want to say it was traumatic, but we had this Casa am two, and
Yeah.
I was with a guy, and he came back with another girl, and he was always lying on me, and he was very bad to me. And the whole season, I was crying and struggling a lot with myself. After this, I struggled with myself, and it was a long time for me to get over it because on social media there's so much hate because I was so open with my emotions and
Mhm.
talked about it, and it was a really hard time for me.
So
Yeah.
you kind of thought like games would be a new beginning, and then it also ended up being kind of hard at first.
I think Love Island games were different, and for me, it felt like it was a new chance to have like a beautiful experience on Love Island. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, I struggled with the language, but I had more a beautiful experience there.
And you
Right.
get to meet more people, like you said. Like you probably never even thought that you meet all these different peoples in the world in Fiji, and let
Yeah.
alone coming from Germany. So it's like you get to have a really cool summer and then have a way better Love Island experience.
Yes.
So did you watch the episodes before going into the villa?
No, I didn't saw
Oh,
any.
Also,
oh,
you didn't
really?
know anything before you came in.
No. And I didn't know the people. When
Oh,
I came in, I never saw Love Island US or UK, and I didn't know the people there. And
Oh,
yeah, it was crazy because I had no idea like what's going on, and from the past, like from the other Love Island seasons, I never saw anything. But I think it's better because then you have a clear mind and meet the people by yourself, and
yeah, and you get to see them like for who they are, not like on their
yeah.
right.
past or like whatever.
Yes, I mean, I'm a person who care about the past. When I meet someone, I want to meet them by themselves, and I don't listen to other people. And I
Yeah.
think everyone become a chance like to start from zero.
I could see that. And then was it difficult because obviously I'm assuming people said to you like, oh, Johnny's maybe not a good guy or Johnny's like a villain or whatever. How was that like for you?
I mean, when I was in the villa, no one told me that like you need to be careful with him or it was like this or that.
Oh,
Only
really?
at the end, like when
Oh,
the public and the oh my god, it was so much on social media. And but
yeah.
I think it's good, and maybe they saw that we had a real connection together. And
Mhm.
maybe this was the no one told me like, oh my god, be careful, he's this or that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we saw it at the point where everyone that got voted off comes back in and they get to pick who goes to the finals. Some of the girls were like, or what did Jess say to you? Jess said, Aurelia, like, you're great. If I had one piece of advice to you, like, run from him the minute you get out of the show. What was that like?
I mean, it was not nice to hear it, but I mean, I listen to Johnny and I care about us, and I mean he's still nice to me. We have still contact. We talk like every day, and he doesn't show like he's a bad person to me.
Yeah, that's good. So you guys still talk? It's still
Yeah, we're
like
still
you guys
talking.
talk just as friends or is it like romantic?
Like a little, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
the distance is so far. I mean, LA,
Yeah.
Germany, we have 10 hours distance, and
Wow.
for me, it's important that we are still good to each other and like care for each other.
Yes, of
And
course.
in the future, I don't know what's happened, but I'm a person. For me, it's very important that if you have like this energy with someone and it's so sad when it's end that you are like in a fight or you don't talk anymore, I think it's so sad. And for me, it's just more important that we can still talk to each other, we care about each other. Yeah. And I don't know what will happen in the future, but now this is our level.
Yeah. Would you ever come visit Johnny in LA or do you think he would ever come visit you in Germany?
Yes, I mean, we talked about it in January that I want to visit him, but yes, I don't take so much pressure on this. It's like
Right. Yeah.
maybe we see each other. Yeah.
That's fair. Would you ever go back on another Love Island show or was after doing it 2 times now, are you kind of done?
I mean, it's funny because in Germany we don't have this. Like, there's
Yeah.
only like the people go only one time to Love Island games, and there are only one new people on the show.
Yeah. Right.
But maybe if I have the chance, why not? I'm open.
Why
I was
not?
say maybe it
Yeah.
would be easier too. This is what we brought up before when we were talking with Lisa. But it's like it would be cooler if they brought more people from Germany too, or like more people from the same country, so they could like stand a even better chance together. Because there would be no language barrier. You could have like the actual connection where like you kind of even know of the people before.
Yeah. Like if you had another person from your season.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, now, I mean, for me, it was good. I mean, from the start, it was hard to realize that I was the only person from Germany. I mean, I was in shock. I was like, oh my God, I'm the only person. Maybe better, or I don't know, but for me, it was okay how it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was something that Lisa and Steph had both said they struggled because Lisa was the only one from Sweden. Steph was the only one from France.
Yeah.
And kind of put them on the outs a little bit, as it would anyone.
Yes, I mean, it will be better if they mixed more from more countries, not only from us, like from more countries. But yeah, it is what it is. We cannot change it anymore.
Yeah, that's true. What is next for you? What do you have kind of going on coming up?
I don't know. I mean, there are another shows in Germany too.
Oh, like what?
I'm not able to talk about it, but
Oh,
another show. Like, yeah,
I love that.
yeah. But now I need to relax because I'm a very emotional person and I feel so much every time. And now for me, it's good to relax a little bit and calm down and yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You kind of have to have like balance with all of it. I was wondering how you felt too competing in the mega duel because you did a pretty good job like on the balance beam. Like, was that scary at all for you? Because that was very
I
physical.
mean, it was really hard. I mean, we had another challenge there, but they didn't show it. Maybe because it was too hard to watch it.
Yeah.
And it was the hardest challenge ever done in my life, like physically. I mean, before Love Island Games, I was on a survival show from Germany.
Oh, you were?
Yes, it was in Thailand.
Oh,
And
wow.
I mean, I thought this was very hard because I had so much pain on my body. Because when I make a challenge, I go 100% in. I'm a very focused person. But mega duel, I screamed my soul out. I was like in this mood, like I want to fight for myself. You know?
Wait,
And
did you break your nails? Someone
on
said
my
you
toe.
were just seeing. Yeah.
On my
Oh
toe.
God.
And I had here like you can see it. I had here like a big cover because I was like oh my God, it was so crazy. Like in this moment, I was like an animal. I screamed, I cried, and I fired. Oh my God.
I saw the bandage, but I actually thought that you maybe were diabetic and it was like the insulin pump, but that was just an injury.
And then we heard how long it was, like to do all that for all those hours. Oh God, like it just looked brutal.
I mean, at the end, I'm so thankful for that because now I feel like nothing can stop me because I was going so hard and now I can see how my body works and how strong my mind is. And it's crazy to have this experience. And I have to say, I'm so thankful for that.
Mm-hmm. No, it is great. And it's like physically challenging and mentally challenging. It's kind of like all of the different aspects. So you come off the show and you probably saw, what we saw or like what you mentioned in the beginning is like you got a lot of hate online, but you also got like a lot of love. What was it like kind of tuning out the bad stuff you see or like what advice would you give to someone that would be like in your position in the future?
I mean, don't take it so personally, but I think it's hard to say because I take it personally. I'm too emotional for this, to be honest. But for me, it's very helpful to speak about it, to make it public, and to have good friends, a good family, a good support. I mean, hate only shows like how the person feel. If someone hate you or speak so bad with you, it's only how they feel inside. And this helps me a lot to think about it because if someone loves themselves, they will not speak with you like on this energy, like on this hate energy.
Yeah, that's very true. It's always like a self-reflection of what's happening and you have to really tune it out. And then it's like nice to have, hold your support system close and your family and your friends and say, they actually really know me. These people watching me on a show, they don't know me. They know what they see. So it's important to just remember like the people around me know, my true intentions and personality and everything. So I would definitely like just keep with that because it's definitely hard, but it's crazy. It's like Leo and I talk a lot on our podcast because we were both, for context, on Love Island USA other seasons. We kind of like understand coming back and seeing, well, Leo more so than me, but like a mix of basically only had good comments, but Leo had a lot of like negativity coming off.
And that's what I thought was unfair for you. Like for me, like I fully understand why I had negative comments, but for you, I don't understand why people are negative because you were just playing a game. I don't think you stepped on anyone's toes. Like you're just being yourself. It's not like you told the girl step aside. I'm here. Like I'm having a conversation with him. It's gonna develop. That's like To me, you truly didn't do anything that deemed worthy of like sending you any hateful comments or anything like that. So that's like
Yeah.
something that confused me on that. But yeah,
I
I know what it
think,
feels like though.
I think it was like because Johnny becomes so much hate, and then
Yeah.
It like
Johnny's hate
transpires to you.
got on me. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
by default, yeah, association, it just trickled
Kills you
over
by
to you.
association. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I feel like, is it gotten a lot better? Like, is it died down a little now?
Yes, it's getting better. I mean, I make on my Instagram, I make a statement. Like I think it was 5 days ago, and
Uh-huh.
after that, I felt better, and I think the
Mhm.
people understood. Like, of course, if you see me with Johnny like only kissing and don't talking, then you think, okay, she's crazy. Why is she talking about like soul connection or like a deep connection when you didn't start? And now and then in my statement I explain like everything, why I had this feeling and why the connection was so deep. And I mean, Johnny make like a live like for 1 hour I think, and he explained himself too. And
Yeah.
yeah, and now I feel better. I mean, I'm more in peace with this. And
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, my Germany community is so lovely. I mean, they was
Yeah.
like freaking out and was supporting me so much.
Yeah. Oh,
That's gonna be
really
cool
nice.
as hell. Like you're
Yeah.
like kind of like putting on for your country.
Yeah. And you did a really good job. Like you guys got second place. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like you did
Yeah.
such a good job. You came in and you made it all the way to the end. Like that's great. There's definitely like a lot to be like proud of and happy about. And you met, like a really good, friendship / romantic relationship as well, with Johnny. Like you kind of came out with like a lot of pluses to the whole thing.
Yes. And I mean, I thought I will kick out like after 1 day, because like I mean, I came so at the end, and I thought, okay, I have no chance because of the language barrier and everyone has like a deep connection. And then it was like it was so crazy to see how it goes. And
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the girls? Like, were there any girls that you became good friends with?
Yes, I mean, with Imani, Deb, Tina, Zia. I mean, I was good with all the girls, to be honest, with everyone. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the person who's going like for a fight or anything.
Right. Oh, well, that's good. That's really sweet. I'm really excited. I feel like our viewers are going to be so excited to hear from you and get to hear a little bit about, your journey and how you're feeling. And we will be looking forward to seeing more of you and whatever you have coming up. We will link your whatever show might be in the works. We will link your socials down below so everyone can follow you and keep up with what you have going on. And we're talking to Johnny later today, so we're excited to hear from him as well. Yeah, but to anyone listening, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and give Aurelia a follow down below so you can keep up with her. But thank you again so much for coming on today. It was really nice getting to chat with you.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
It was so nice
Have
to
a good
meet
day.
you. Bye.
Bye.